The phone was on speaker when she said it. "If you want to join Thanksgiving, come wash the dishes." My daughter-in-law's voice, sharp, loud enough for everyone in the room to laugh. I stared at the delivery uniform hanging by the door. Brown fabric, creased, anonymous. "Enjoy," I replied. One word, calm, flat. The call ended. Silence filled my kitchen. In the background, my wife's perfume still lingered. Expensive, floral, not the scent of someone. Married to a man who drove a delivery truck 12 hours a day. She thought I didn't notice the pattern. Luxury hotels in downtown Chicago. Afternoons, always afternoons. Her excuse was yoga. I tracked mileage, timestamps, credit card statements. The irony? The brown uniform wasn't humiliation. It was camouflage. By the time my phone rang again that evening, I already knew she was at the Langham, Chicago. Room 2708. I didn't need to follow her. I owned the building next door, and 3 floors of the one she thought she was hiding in. She started calling me simple about a year ago. "You're comfortable," she'd say, smiling in that way that wasn't kind. Comfortable. As if comfort was a flaw. As if simplicity meant stupidity. I let her believe it. Every morning I left in the same truck with the same logo. The neighbors waved. She never did. She thought the company was my employer. It was mine. A regional logistics network I built quietly over 20 years. Sold 60% of it 2 years ago. Kept the controlling shares. She never asked questions when the money appeared. She just assumed. And assumptions are the most efficient tools of betrayal. The first hotel receipt showed up on a shared cloud account she forgot to unlink. A junior suite. 2 guests, champagne. I watched her that night while she described a Pilates instructor named Elena. Her pupils didn't move left when she lied. They stayed fixed. Confident. That's when I understood something crucial. She didn't just cheat. She believed I was beneath her. That belief made her careless. The prenup sat in a safe deposit box at J.P. Morgan Chase. Clause 14C. Infidelity combined with financial concealment voids all spousal entitlement and triggers civil penalties. $16 million. And the part she never read closely? If marital funds are used to facilitate criminal conspiracy, tax evasion, money laundering fraud, the reporting spouse is immune. The lover wasn't just a lover. He was laundering funds through Shell hospitality accounts, and she signed off on transfers. She thought she was investing. I let her. I didn't confront her. I made dinner. I asked about her day. I listened. While she spoke, I mirrored her tone. Warm, mild. Inside, I was arithmetic. I hired a forensic accountant. Quietly, I rerouted internal audit flags. I installed a tracker in the car, not because I needed it, but because documentation matters. She liked hotels with skyline views. The Four Seasons Hotel Chicago. The Peninsula Chicago. She preferred top floors. I preferred evidence. The investigator sent photos. Her hand on his chest in a lobby mirror. Her signature on a wire transfer tied to his offshore account. He had priors. White-collar fraud. She never Googled him. She only saw the suit. The watch. The illusion of wealth. Meanwhile, I kept wearing brown. Let her think I clocked in and clocked out. Let her think I was tired. She stopped hiding her contempt. That was the most interesting shift. Disrespect always precedes downfall. One evening, she said, "Some people are meant to deliver packages. Others are meant to live in penthouses." I nodded. Agreed. She never realized I owned 2 penthouses in Switzerland. The villa photos were already uploaded to a private drive. Waiting. All I needed was timing. And confirmation. The federal subpoena arrived on a Tuesday. Her signature was on 3 transfers. She thought they were investments. They were structured laundering deposits. 30 years if convicted. I didn't need revenge. I needed precision. I placed the printed documents on the dining table. No anger, no raised voice. "Can you explain these?" I asked. She glanced down. Color drained. Her lover's name circled in red. The transfer amounts highlighted. Her signature magnified. "It's not what you think," she whispered. I didn't blink. "I know exactly what it is." I handed her the prenup. Opened to clause 14C. She skimmed. Then reread. Then understood. Her breathing changed first. Short, panicked. "You wouldn't—" "I already have." Silence. The authorities had been notified the previous week. Cooperation earns immunity. Her phone buzzed as if on cue. Unknown number. She didn't answer. I stood. Calm. You believed I was small, I said quietly. That was your mistake. She reached for my arm. I stepped back. Physical contact felt unnecessary. Her world was collapsing without it. Thanksgiving morning, my daughter-in-law called again. If you want to join, come wash the dishes. This time I was packing, a one-way ticket to Zurich. She laughed when I texted back a single word. Enjoy. An hour later, I posted 3 photos. My villa overlooking Lake Zurich, glass walls, marble floors, the mountains in the distance. The phone began ringing. Once, twice, 10 times. 71 missed calls. My wife, my son, my daughter-in-law. Voicemails layered with panic. Dad, is this real? Please call me. Mom says there's a misunderstanding. There wasn't. The divorce filing hit her inbox that afternoon. Assets protected. Entitlements voided. Her lover arrested. She would testify or serve time. Either way, 16 million gone. Reputation gone, freedom uncertain. All because she thought I was a man in brown fabric with no horizon. Beyond a steering wheel. I didn't block her number. I let it ring. Consequences should echo. The villa is quiet. Snow settles differently here. Soft. Unapologetic. I walk through rooms she will never see. I pour a glass of wine she never earned. I don't feel triumph, only alignment. The truth isn't loud. It's surgical. She loved appearances. Luxury lobbies. Polished men. She never understood infrastructure. Ownership. Silence. I delivered packages for 20 years. What she never realized, I was also delivering judgment. And this time, the signature that mattered was mine.